This is the Disc 13, and I'm going to start off with this T29 replay, assuming it should, start. This is one of the ones that you'll see there's a problem with very quickly. There's no countdown. Can you hear it? There it goes. This was one of the ones where
Let's go.
patience kind of pulls through for me. But anyway, I am doing a quick World of Tanks video before I go to work, and as I try to do every single time as to why I have not been able to put a video up in such a long time, which as of right now is a really bad pattern for me. School has been nothing but a pain. I'm gonna put it as that. I've talked about it in my other videos. School's been nothing but a pain. Speculative shot on that. A tank destroyer. I really don't know what's going on with the replay that makes it seem to be so jumpy. But can't win them all. But anyway, I've come over to this side of the map to kind of use the hills over here as a spot to get hull down into. Almost made that shot. Probably wasn't going to get much better than that. No. My problem here is, gun's a little too high. And I'll look at another T29. Back away, get my hull into cover, and hold on. Let me just show you. He hit the cupola of this tank, which is very hard to do. And considering he just rolled up, he's a good shot. So I'm now a little bit worried about coming out, but like I said, that cupola is very hard to hit. And he's come full out, meaning the second I reload, I can just go out there and hit him. One of the things you don't really do in a T29 is expose your lower hull. Regardless of what situation you are in, you do not want to expose it. But if you are on a flat map and you have no choice, I can understand that. But this guy is impatient right now, and that's going to cost him quite dearly. Now I have a tank ahead of me and a tank behind me. So out of the two choices, I'm going to take the tank with the lower health, simply because I know I can do a bit more. Have him miss, shoot him, turn around, and start to face this KV-85, which he's not paying attention to the Hellcat behind him as far as I know. Which I may not be directly doing anything, but and I've just missed, but Hellcat is right behind him. He's not getting away. So I can take my time, pop out. Have no worries in the world, and there's a T8 AT8. I almost said T18, but oh well, close enough. And artillery. Artillery loved me, absolutely loved me this game. I don't want to go around that way because then I'd have two people shooting at me, but I guess I'm gonna have two people shooting at me regardless. I'm trying to get a shot at this Shimon 3 without exposing myself, and artillery hits me again, so I'm starting to get a little worried. I mean, he's hitting my turret, so it's not as much as what it could be if he hit my engine deck, but I need to break contact, see if artillery is going to get bored with me. I mean, there's a Hellcat right there. If artillery is still going to be shooting at me, He's not exactly the wisest. So, come forward. That the AT-8, I just want to call it an AT-80. AT-18, whatever. And now I'm in a hold down position against the Sherman. Ammo rack! It has been such a long time. It's like, what, 5 months? So, now he's hit my track, which isn't too much, but now I'm going to try and hit the little cupola on the top of his tank. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit, take a hit, and finish him off. This was such a good game for me. And there's artillery, and a Cromwell was last seen next to where the artillery was just spotted. And there he is. So, theoretically, if I get up this hill, I have a line of sight, right? Right? Makes sense. I mean, I can see... No. What? Coming over the hill, I saw the I could put my cursor on the M4. But apparently now I can't. Oh well. So, carefully, I go over the cliff. Hill, cliff, whatever you want to call it. I've gotten good at getting over those, and Cromwell takes out the Hellcat. So, the most I can hope for here is 5 kills. That's hoping. And then FE304 versus an M44. Seems like nothing, right? But then there's the Cromwell, which I still don't seem to have a shot on. So, pop up.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Move forward. Don't know what's going on with the replay. Stop. Cromwell has to get into cover. Just as I am about to reload, he gets down below the hill. But not for very long. And I shoot one straight into the dirt. This Cromwell is not paying attention. I mean, he's screwed. And, yeah, that was a pain. Come on, I wanted to ram him. Come on, come on, come on. Got him! That was one of the this was, I want to say, 3 days after Christmas. I was so happy after I got this game. Now, this game was a couple weeks later on January 1st, if that goes to show just how long it is in between good games that I can actually stand to watch myself. But I'm in the T-29 again, tier 7 match, and you can already see where I'm going to start heading. Now, one of the things I like to do is to lock the turret. I mean, it's obvious here, but sorry about that. I was just trying to take up a bit of space. It's been a while since I've done a YouTube video, obviously. But good news, hopefully tomorrow I will be able to at least record a YouTube video. Not sure if I'm going to be able to upload it, but hopefully there's hope. But it's me, it's my schedule. Yay. So I'm not exactly sure what this Tiger is thinking. He doesn't have the gun depression, the true gun depression, to come up here. I mean, he has to expose so much of his tank, and that T-37 wasn't thinking either. Now, there's one artillery. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be over where the M6 is, or the KV-13, somewhere around there. So I'm gonna pull up right here. Try and get a shot over at that Egg Panther, and he was definitely not paying attention to his surroundings. So, we've already got the hill, we've already taken the middle, we've already got the left flank, I mean, there's not a whole lot more to take besides their base. And it's barely been 2 minutes into the game. This is one of those games where it was like, how? Why? This can't be true. This can never be true. Wasn't quite far enough forward to get a shot at that Jägerpanzer, and when I do hit, I hit him right there. Now, he doesn't see me as far as I can tell. He goes back up, and got him. It looked like it went right through his gun, but well, the tanks, it could have gone anywhere. I mean, I'll have to actually decide to save a game or I get penetrated to the front gun mantlet of the T-29, but there have been times where it just seems to go right through. Now, ooh, that was weird. But basically, I aimed in on that artillery, he went off the map, I decided to keep aiming there, and this Cheeto sees me. I'm not worried. And like that, we're already 2 tanks ahead. And capping, mind you. Now there are quite a few people who have taken some damage. I'm trying to get a shot on this SU-100 and just hit the dirt. Now we've got 2 heavy tanks threatening the cap. So I'm gonna get down into this valley. I mean, we were already halfway capped, and they've still got a ways to go. So, but I'm still not going to take any chances, and I'm going to head back to base to try and reset their cap. Oh no, they've got me. Come on, guys. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Base capture! Now, it was, what was it, a KV-2 and higher P in the cap circles. Probably a Cromwell either, well, obviously the Cromwell as well, because that's the only thing that wasn't spotted, but there was no way I was going to take all 3 of them. I was seriously suiciding to reset cap on base just in case they would reset ours. But all in all, that was a very good game. And I have to say, I didn't take damage once. Now, in this replay, this was the day that the game updated to add in personal missions. And the first one for heavy tank is deal 1,000 damage. Yeah. 1,000 damage is quite small for a KV-2. Well, not small for me after 2 shots, but still, KV-2, why not? And there's something that I've noticed as I've gone through a lot of the heavy tank missions. The KV-2 works wonders up until about the 8th, I think, which is the one I'm on, which is destroy 2 heavy tanks. Now, don't quote me on that. I barely look at it. But a KV-2 works wonders. I mean, you shoot something, it's a high chance it's gonna die, especially in this kind of matchup. You shoot something, you're always gonna do damage, and the KV-2 really doesn't care what you are. It will hurt. Now, of course, we've got a very, very special person in here with a T7 car. Now, he actually does quite well, but still, it's not exactly all sunshine, I believe. So I type in chat. Well, I am typing in chat right now, which is why my tank is stopped. Kind of respond to the T7 car going 50mm bling. So this was an odd game for me. I'm not used to actually surviving, which I know is quite bad to say, but for some reason or another, if I hang back, my team crumbles. If I push forward, I just get obliterated. Now I'm trying to come up behind this guy and hey! Have fun, T-34. I will see you later. I really don't know if anyone was coming around to go see him, but oh well. So, that is 550 damage. Let's see how much more I can do. And you can see in chat, Tifa, the KV2 has this fear factor of you come around a corner and it's sitting there. If you see a KV2 just sitting there as you come around a corner, don't stop your tank. Run! Now I'm trying to get a shot at this VK 30.02M. Just to get that last bit of damage to complete this mission. Which, now, it's not even worth my time to even shoot at him. Which I never gonna get the chance, but... So, oh, there's the Chaffee. Almost ran him off the road, and that would not have been nice. We've got a KV-220, the T7 cars coming up with the 2 Hedges, and the FV-304. And, M4EZ2 over in the valley has spotted the Churchill gun carrier, and I believe the M7. There's a Hellcat. So artillery and the Hellcat have just been spotted. I am now rubbing my hands together, going, this is going to be simple. But then, you know, they both die. But on the map, it still says there's a Dicker Max up here. And I'm quite counting on there being a Dicker Max up here, and voila. I have only fired 1 shot. I have 1 kill. I want this Dicker Max. I want to complete this mission. So, decided not to aim on that one, hoping for the hand of Stalin to help, but when it's all the same, it's all the same. I hit the ground. So I think that T7 car just got slapped. Now this Dicker Max hits me. I shoot the ground behind him. And artillery over there is now distracting the rest of the team. I want this Dicker Max. And now the Chaffee's just typing to him. So, I don't think I succeeded in this mission. But, now this Dicker Max is screwed. I failed the mission, but you can see how easily it would have been if nobody hit the Dicker Max, how easy it would have been to complete that mission. I mean, a KV2 is just so ideal for the heavy tank missions to a certain point. So if you're trying to get through missions, at least 1 through 5, because I think the fifth one is kill 2 different types of vehicles, just go with a KV2 if you have one. A couple of shots and you've completed the mission. Now, in this game with my liver, Lowry, however you want to pronounce this tank's name, I was on the mission, killed 2 enemy heavy tanks. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavies on the enemy team. And I really don't have... Well, I really didn't think I had the skill to actually use this tank properly on this map. So unlike what I normally do, which is head south, I'm heading north to town. Because that's where the heavies typically go. And I really, really want to complete this mission. So, Hellcat Type 62, going scouting. Now I'm just a little bit closer than this SU-125, and at that point I was trying to talk to myself, telling him, "Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!" But thanks to this scouting, we now know 4 of the 5 enemy tanks are headed to town, and one's going to camp the base. And only 3 light tanks are south, so the guys down south really don't have much to worry about. Now, a lot of people may curse at me for getting away with this, but normally whenever I cross that street, it ends in disaster. So, I'm now bouncing off of an IS, which, mind you, is a tier below me, but can I back up just enough? A little bit further? Maybe? I don't know. Can I? I still don't know what's bugging the replay out. And I blew a hole in the wall. Now, I'm quite heavily armored against him. And now he's damaged my track. And now he's tracked me. I don't carry consumables in this tank, and I really should. But there's no artillery. He's not doing damage directly to me. He's just hitting my track repeatedly, because that's all he can do. And I thought he was hitting my turret. I was just like, what the hell? Oh. So now, I'm trying to just get around. Thankfully, that shot got him to back up. He misses, which gives me enough time to prepare my track, back up, and bounce off the front of his hull. So I'm now wondering, what the hell is this IS made out of? And he's still just hitting my tracks. I'm quite happy with how this is going. He just bounces. He hits my track again. So, back up again. And hit the front of its turret again. Well, his hull again. So this time I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna shoot the turret. That thing's angled and whatnot, but I'm gonna shoot the turret, because shooting the hull doesn't work. Bingo! And now I'm tracked again. Still has yet to do a point of damage, and he decides to try and look around. So, I'm just gonna put shot after shot into his turret, and I'm just gonna sit here. I mean, he keeps tracking me, so I don't really have the choice, but as long as he keeps his turret facing straight at me, he had no chance. So now, I just gotta, repair my tracks. And I believe there was what was it, a KV-3 over there with him? But he's dropped off the map, meaning he's probably hiding over there. I'm a little suspicious of this Egg Tiger 88, but not too much. I don't know if he's extended his view whatever that KV-3, my bad. But, man, take that, Ramatal Borsig. Oh crap. My first point of damage. And replay bugs out. That's always nice. So now I'm trying to see if I can get a shot at that guy. Doesn't look like I can. So now I'm just gonna roll on through. Yep, KV-3. Now, this isn't exactly the best place for me to try and side scrape. So, I pop out, hoping that he's good. Yep, he shoots my upper plate. Bounces off that. Now, I'm trying to remember where the hell to shoot this thing. Okay, so shot him in the turret. Let me just face hug him. And shoot him there. He's trying to shoot my cupola as well, but mine's lower down. And further back. Mine doesn't stick up as much. So, as he keeps trying to shoot back, I miss, he misses. And now it's just a game of reload. So, he's probably gonna win, but there he goes. Where he shot, I have no clue. It's not. He didn't shoot my cupola. He didn't shoot unless that spot right where APCR is. That unless that's where he shot, but either way, he gets a good hit in. Now there's a Yeg Tiger 88 and an IS-6. Yeg Tiger 88 is looking this way, and the IS-6 has a shot on me. So by using that, I decide, you know what? I can shoot this guy. There, I've completed the mission. At this point, I really shouldn't even care. But this is the last guy, and because he's focusing on me, he's taking a hit or two. Now I'm just gonna play Ring Around the Rosie with him. There's a heavy tank over there. Now, I don't know why our people were capping, but apparently they decided that they needed to cap. So, now he's got no one over here. I'm the only one over here. Aim ends, and I might have been able to take a shot from him, but at the same time, I really don't think I would have hit him, no, penetrated him the second time. So our teammate kinda screwed up. There's 125 damage left to be dealt, and we outnumbered them. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 1. So unless we all came at him one at a time, which I doubt we would have, but either way, these missions that World of Tanks has put out can be quite fun, actually. So, this has been the Deathsphere 13. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please check out the channel. And if you want to keep updated with my uploads, please subscribe. I cannot stress that enough. As of lately, more and more people have been telling me, drop your dream, it's never gonna work. Drop your dream, it's never gonna work. Drop your dream, it's never gonna work. I don't care. I want to do this. So yeah, Deathsphere 13, signing out.